Hello YouTube, I'm joined by Freakunasty and we're doing our prep for the Denver Regional Championship. We're playing more of our mono black mid-range slash scam, whatever you want to call it, for our prep. Freak is going to be sharing a screen while we play, so we'll be using his account, but we'll be talking through like sideboarding, matchups, our thoughts on, between rounds, reflections, stuff like that, but um, I don't really know if we need to do another deck tech because we've done two. This is our third video on this, so I'll probably link one of the other videos down below, and you can watch the beginning part. That should be labeled in the video. So, but anything you wanted to note, Freak, before we get into the league?
Again, from last time, big change that we made was we went down to three Castle Lochthwains and up to a ninth swamp.
Yeah,
Um, I just think that this was kind of a necessary thing. We wanted to have just that one extra untapped black source for our Thoughtseize or scam turns on one. But this deck overall has felt incredibly good, and we can happily continue to play it.
definitely. All right, well we'll see you in round one. Alrighty, here we are for round number one, and we lost the dice roll. Surprise. Um, I don't know. This hand, I mean, like turn two, Dothy. We have Demolition Field with Sunken Citadel, Ring. I don't know. I think this hand's a medium hand. Four lands is kind of a lot, but we have Demolition Field, so I guess this is probably a low hand to keep. Or do you think it's a high or a keep or a mull?
I think that this is a very low end keep, but against quite a few decks in the format, this One Ring is going to shine really hard.
Yeah,
And we can cast it. Like we
yeah,
just straight up can cast it.
yep. And we have like Sunken Citadel turn one, Demolition Field turn two if it's something like Tron or something that cares about its mana base or something. So okay, we're on the
We
same
could
page
also
there. Yeah,
we could also always pitch cast this grief if it is an unfair deck,
yeah,
and then just play to that. So yeah, I think I'm okay to keep this.
yeah,
I don't love it. I'm not excited about this hand. Like if we're against like Murktide, this hand sucks. If we're against Scam, this hand's fine
yeah.
because the ring is so good. Are we getting scammed and we're just not going to have a hand? Nope, they're going to play Ragavan.
We could draw a removal spell. That would be great. No. Oh, well, that works. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Hmm.
They kept a two-land hand? I think I'm just taking
Yeah.
Molten Collapse
And
Orcish Bowmaster.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the grab. They are gonna get a land with, or an artifact, a treasure with Ragdad, but we have a lot of draws.
But like this, not that after all is like kind of relegated and stuck to
Yeah.
just rebuying the Ragavan now.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I guess if they draw a bolt, that would be pretty bad for us. Or
Yes.
if they hit a Fatal Push off the top of our library with Ragavan.
Yeah. Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. No.
Mm-hmm.
uh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Meyer, crack it for Swamp, Fatal Push, Sadness on the stack.
That was basically worst case scenario, so
Yeah.
whatever. The Shieldred also is coming down for sure next turn, which means that the ring plan is no good anymore. Like
Yeah.
this was a nightmare.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I guess I was supposed to leave the Molten Collapse not dead after all, and just not care about Molten Collapse. Then this grief became a 3-for-1 anyway.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, but yeah, them hitting the Fatal Push from the top of our library is pretty gross.
I think it's game losing.
I think so. We didn't want that, but
Yeah, we didn't want that Castle Locked lane, so that kind of works. All right. So they're just gonna play Shieldred, leave up not dead after all, and we're fucking dead?
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, I guess we were just supposed to leave them in the Molten Collapse and then just be resigned to the fact that this Ragavan was gonna hit us 1,000 times.
Yeah.
We have died. We drew no relevant spells.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. We definitely need those Victim of the Nights. We don't need the edicts. Or at least
I think I'm
one.
down to go down one Edict
Yeah.
and one Feign Death.
Yeah.
The Not Dead After Alls aren't great in this matchup. Like you could go down to just three of this effect and leave in the Edict.
Yeah.
Um, because you know that scam players are gonna board in their three of Leyline of the Void, but I'm hoping to just basically like
Yeah.
say screw them on their three of Leyline of the Void and
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty gross.
I mean, that was already a bad keep. Like, not a bad keep, but it was like a very marginal keep. I laid out like the exact circumstance in which it was worst possible. We drew an Undying effect into their not turn one Thoughtseize and like
Yeah.
just kind of misevaluated what we had to do there.
Yeah.
I guess because we had the ring, we could just like let them hit us with Ragavan until the point where we play the ring.
Yeah.
The problem is that our deck is full of castables for their deck also, so
Yeah.
it's kind of tough. I don't know. We also like that fatal push was just if that fatal push was an edict or a blood chief's thirst, it's not nearly as bad. But
Yeah.
it was exactly fatal push, and so because of it, they could turn three, shielded us, and back it up.
Yep.
So we were just fucked.
Yeah. And then the deck rubbed it in a little bit by giving us a second one ring with the Shieldred on board.
Well, I mean that just wasn't even going to matter, like
I
because we were
know.
going land go, they were going to hit us for six, and then we were going to untap lose two. We were going to be,
Yeah.
we were going to be at six at the end of that.
Yeah.
Like we play a ring, they say go. We don't even draw a card with it. They say go. We go down to four.
Yeah. I know. No, I try.
Like,
I know it's. And
we don't have
I'm just
outs.
saying. I'm just saying, like top decking a one ring at the very, is kind of, you know, not what we needed.
All right, I'll keep this. Sounds a little slow, but we can always play Takanuma on too if we want to play Voidwalker.
Yep.
Opponent mulls to six. Our deck mulligan's way better than theirs. Which, if we had known what the matchup was, maybe that would have led us to a mulligan in that first hand as well.
Yeah.
But we didn't know the matchup. As long as we don't get scammed, we're okay. Okay, we didn't get scammed.
Yeah.
Probably means that they have removal up, but
Probably.
I'm okay trading this for a removal spell if they didn't play a threat on one. Could also just play this unconsidered tapped and said go.
Yeah.
Okay, they're just not going to do anything. That's fine. They play a
Fable.
Takanuma. Guess a Fable. That seems fine. All right, instep. I'm just going to flash in this Bowmaster.
Yep.
Ping them. Okay, we didn't really draw anything that mattered here, so I think I'm gonna go Demolition Field, Bloodjuice Thirst this attack for 2.
Yeah.
On the upkeep, I'm gonna field them.
Okay.
Or I could just hold this up if they handle my Bowmaster. I can get
Yeah.
the Bowmaster back.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, demolition fielding. We can always do that at the end step or whatever. But I know
Well, it
point.
takes them off of red.
Yeah.
So they can't cast 2 red spells, which I actually do think is relevant. Like if they have like a Ragavan and I don't know why I'm thinking this through this long. Whatever. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do it.
Yeah.
If they have a bolt, uh, then this is worse. But if they have Ragavan and like another Fable, then this is better. I'm just trying to think of like how we end up getting behind on board, and there's like uh, situations in which I don't want them playing two blockers or 2 threats or whatever.
Yeah. I think they either flash in like a bowmaster or bolt, or yeah,
Or do
nothing.
nothing. If their hand is trash, they may discard to this. I'd like to draw a spell next turn so I can go Lockthwing, cast the spell, and then think about lightning bolting myself for a card.
Yep.
K command.
Yep.
Okay, they just spent their whole turn to do this. Not the end of the world. Just so that they could discard 2 bricks and draw. Why didn't they K command on the upkeep when they had the red floating?
Yeah. We knew they were on
They did
Leyline.
board in the void. Okay, so now we know that they boarded in Leyline of the Void. We did draw a spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get back Voidwalker, or I could get back Bowmaster. So I could get back either one,
Yep.
play it, and have the Fatal push up, and then use Lockthwing next turn. I think if I want Voidwalker, I need to decide that now,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm trying to think of what would be better.
They already used a K command. They discarded a couple of bricks, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking that maybe this Voidwalker is good. We milled over a Victim of Night and a One Ring. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Voidwalker. Putting upkeep stop in the event that I want to draw a card upkeep. I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
That would only leave us with 2 mana.
Yeah.
They're grief pitching. But what did they
No,
pitch?
they just hardcast
Oh, they're
grief.
just casting a grief. They're just casting a grief.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing I can do about it.
Yep.
So they cast a grief. 2 cards in hand. How does it? Oh, the lightning bolt does have a void counter on it.
Yep.
Guess I'm gonna draw for the turn. It's not dead after all, our void walker.
Yep. See what they do.
Just gonna kill this.
Yep.
Pass the turn. Why'd they play the Takanuma if they didn't want to use that other mana? They could have just held it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, down to 16, 18 minutes.
Yep.
Opponent thinking on their second main here, didn't play a land. They snap played that Takanuma when they probably shouldn't have before, so not exactly sure what's in their hand.
Yeah. They're definitely.
A One Ring would have been really nice here, though.
Dang.
Third Grief is super fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I could play the Lightning Bolt again.
Sadness.
I could also play the Fable. Taking 6 going to 9.
Yeah.
Fable does give me 2 blockers. Could also race. Can I race? No, I can't.
No. Yeah. Because 10, 9, 3, or like.
Well, it's 10, and then I hit them for 5. So I put them down to 10 right now. They hit me back for 6. I go to 9. I hit them back for 5. They go to 5. They hit me back for 6. I go to 3. I hit them back for 5. You know what I mean? But like they
Yeah.
have 2 cards in their hand, and they again aren't playing land.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to cast something with this Void Walker, and I think it is supposed to be
So
this
Fable.
Fable. Pass the turn. Man, milling over that ring sucks.
Yeah.
What's the game plan here going forward? It's going to be discard this land. They had a Void Walker, or they had to have just drawn this, right? I guess maybe they could have chose to play the Grief instead of this Void Walker last turn.
Yeah.
So what's the other card in hand, and what did they draw this turn then? Okay, they had to have just drawn this, right?
Yeah.
Because like this play makes so much more sense last turn. because they still would have got the other card out
Yeah.
of my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're like top decking like really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw. I drew a grief. That really doesn't do anything.
No.
That does even less.
Yes.
Dead on board either way, I guess. All right.
Just edge.
Yep. That one was really bad. I think that we got out top deck there, and then in game one we maybe misevaluated the grief scam into they also top decked off the top of our deck like perfectly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Post board we had 5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells, and I only drew one.
Yes.
Unfortunate. And
Alrighty.
not much to say. They also boarded in bad cards. They, like the Leyline of the Voids don't do anything.
Yeah.
They're
I
bad
agree.
top decks, but they didn't matter. The K commands, both K commands were like perfect timing, but aren't like overly great against us.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they're okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we have better luck in this round. So we tied, lost the die roll. The tapped castle is kind of awkward, but I think it's obviously got Thoughtseize, Bloodchief Thirst, Orc Master Ring, so I think it's a keep.
I'm again. This is like a low end keep to me.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do way better. And if they just like go land Ragavan go, like we're in the exact same position we were game one last round, and
Yeah.
it's bad. If we had an open deck list, when we knew what our opponent was playing, this would be
Yeah.
super easy to tell if this hand was good enough. If we're playing against Rhinos, this hand is nuts. If we're playing against Murktide, this hand is terrible. You know what I mean? Like, if we're playing against Den of the Bugbear, this hand is unplayable.
Okay. The Asmo deck.
It does look like Asmo Inti. All right, well, we drew a Thoughtseize. Or we drew a land to play our Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
I think I could take 3 from Asmo. I'm going to Thoughtseize. They have Inti and they have Underworld Cookbook. God, they're both kind of scary.
Yeah, and they have Sokka too.
I think I'm more scared of the. They just have another cookbook right here. I guess we have Field of Ruin.
Yeah, for the Saga.
So do I take cookbook, let them play Inti next turn, Bloodchief's Thirst the Inti, and get kind of hit with a 4/4 for a couple turns? That seems like it's okay.
Is Inti 2/1 or was it power
No,
type?
it's a 2/2.
2/2. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
I think I'm gonna take the cookbook. I don't want to get Goryo's out of nowhere. And it's like hard to tell what the plan is for some of these Asmo piles. If it's just like the burnout plan, I don't want them to have the artifacts. So if their plan is to, well, they just didn't play the saga this turn.
That actually works out pretty well
Well, it's like really awkward, isn't it?
for us.
Yeah, like clearly they like don't value using this on curve. They also didn't discard to this.
I mean, they have Urza Saga Unknown in their hand, so
Yeah, but like, okay, so if they play the Urza Saga, they attack, they just discard the mountain, right?
yeah.
It feels like it would have been super easy. Am I supposed to grief them with one unknown card that they didn't want to discard here?
Hmm.
I'm doing this for sure.
Yes.
I can't play this next turn either. So next turn is Field of Ruin, the Saga, and then and take 3
Yeah.
again, and then play Ring. So I actually don't think
Yeah.
that. I think I'm supposed to just grief them. Because if it was a land, they'd discard it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a Fable. I
Yeah.
feel much better about this.
Yeah.
This makes even less sense as to why they didn't play Saga last turn.
Yeah. Because now they don't even get a token off of it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fatal push. No.
I mean, would have been nice. All right, we're going down to 9. But they're in top deck mode. If they go land, this den works.
They have a
They're a
demolition field.
demolition field deck also,
Wow.
I guess.
Yeah.
That works for me, bud. So they need one more land and they can start firing up this den.
Yep.
And we have it covered also, right?
Yep.
Going to 9 with my one ring doesn't feel great.
No.
But they have no treasure, or they have no food for this Asmo currently, so not the end of the world. Drawing another land here is like
Not.
awful. I should have played Swamp also. What were you gonna say?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah. I was gonna say. We should play the swamp, but no big deal. That's a good top deck.
Not really, they can't trigger it right now. They don't have any cards.
Yeah. Okay. Uh.
So they can't possibly make 2 treasures next turn, so I think I'm just supposed to jam Shieldred.
Yeah. I was thinking jamming shoulders probably our best play.
I was just looking to make sure I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like we can. I'm gonna hold the fact that we have this many mountains in hand.
Yeah.
If they draw land, then they're torn between
Yeah.
discarding it, or like discarding it to either of these things, or firing up
Firing
the
up the
den
den. Yeah.
and attacking us with everything down to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. I mean, this ring is gonna save us, but
Yeah.
doesn't look good. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna take 6. Oh wait, were we? Oh, they didn't have the land. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Inti puts a Shadow Spear in exile, but doesn't do anything else. So, okay, they can pass the turn. They have no other plays they can make.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. As I say, we block, but they're not gonna. Yeah. They're just gonna try to keep us from attacking, I guess. But we don't really need to attack right now.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think we're in a pretty good spot now.
Yeah. I think so.
So let's go.
Yeah. need one more food to do some, kill our children.
Yep. The reason I did this is because I tapped mana and untapped it, and I want them to think I was thinking about doing this.
Yeah.
I choose to throw no creatures in front of this.
Yeah.
So they drew a card. They're going to equip an attack, and I'm just gonna Bowmaster. So I should let them discard first and get as much information as I can. They chose not to discard. Okay.
Yep.
Should have
Now we
tapped this field to ruin. I'm stupid. Whatever.
power play.
Okay. So they Gal Blast to keep their Inti alive and gain some life. Sure. That's an acceptable trade for me.
Yeah. Maybe I should draw something other than lands.
I mean, we're at 18. I'm not that worried about drawing lands.
Yeah.
Um, I think I'm just gonna play Voidwalker, play Castle Lockthwain, play Grief, and attack. So it looks like they're just the Inti Asmo value pile.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we definitely want those.
Those are pretty good. These edicts are not.
No. I'm trying to think of what graveyard hate they have.
Oh, it'll be one shot Graveyard Hate that's Saga gettable, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I do want these Pithing Needles, I think.
Yep.
Cards that I don't really want here. I think we can go down on a Feign Death. And I think that maybe these Thought Seizes aren't the best.
Yeah, they kind of puke out their hand pretty quickly.
So maybe we do this and then
Dead Victim of Night? No.
yeah, we could keep in a Victim of Night. We could bring in a Chalice to put on 0.
Oh, yeah. Couple options. We did take out 2 removal spells. Well, I guess we brought in 4. 4 Path of Perils, so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I
And the
guess I'm okay
Pithing
with
Needles.
either Chalice or Victim.
I think I want to maybe overload their artifact removal.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have boarded up more Not Dead After Alls instead.
That's definitely a thought. I mean, I guess they're playing. I mean, the list that's been really popular is playing like a Soul Guide Lantern, Stone of Eric, and I think that's pretty much it.
Hmm. Well, if we had a black source here, this is maybe a keep.
Yeah. I
Oops, all
mean,
removal? Fine
yeah,
with me.
yeah.
But it's
I
not
just,
better draw away.
yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I was just funny. Thought it was funny. Oops, all removal.
I should make sure that they were actually going before doing this.
Oh yeah, true.
They may have misclicked and said that they wanted to take the draw of this game, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
If they do nothing on one, I'd probably just play the Sunken Citadel tapped.
Yeah.
Cool. They did nothing.
Yeah.
If I draw another Citadel, I'm going to put it on white.
Yeah.
That way I can cleave this.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a good draw.
I think they're F6ing through their turn right now, so I wanted to give them a second. That's why I waited in combat.
Yeah.
I've done that before too because Moto lags.
Yeah.
And so like you click, like you'll do turn like here in your opponent's turn,
Yeah.
and then like nothing happens, and so then you click it again, and then you end up yielding your own turn.
Yeah.
And it's really, really tilting.
I haven't seen any black in their deck.
No, they're playing Spike's mono red
Oh,
anti
okay.
list,
Gotcha.
which plays its own Sunken Citadels to go with all these activated lands.
Gotcha. Which will explain the demolition fields and such.
Yep. Demolition Field, Silkenzan, Urza Saga. Um, yeah, you get to do a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Seems pretty good. I do like being able to take care of Saga in this deck.
Yeah, I do too. I also like being able to mess with Leyline Binding mana out
Yeah.
of like the control and four color decks.
Yeah.
Fight against Tron, hold up interaction against bounce lands,
Yeah.
against Titan. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like we have a lot of things we get to do with the fields in this deck. Okay, plays an Inti, plays a Field of Ruin, eats my Citadel, sure. We are the control deck.
How about third sunken citadel opponent?
I mean, they also play 8 field effects.
No, I
So
know. I know. I'm just saying, like, we've drawn a third citadel, which is interesting. You know,
I
fun.
maybe still should put this one on white. Cycle, Street Wraith. Okay, that was probably a bad draw for them. Or they were holding it for this Asmo.
Yeah,
Play Underworld Cookbook. Play Needle for my ring. Okay. Unfortunate.
yeah.
Do I want to let them play into the Path of Peril? I don't really think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we just push and then hold up Bowmaster, Lockthwain. Even though I guess our ring is slowly gonna be helping them win.
Yeah. They also have enough mana where they could like pop this cookbook, pick back up an Asmo pretty easy.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure I really want to Bowmaster into a board I might Path of Peril.
true.
That's why I was wondering if maybe I wasn't supposed to, and just like if they drew a land, then they could pop this, get back Inti, play land, play Inti, attack. I like Bowmaster, chump block, ping them,
Yeah,
let them use like mana trying to get rid of this Bowmaster, and then I get to untap Path of Peril,
yeah,
and then I get to save my Fatal Push. But
yeah. There's a chance that they just don't do that.
well, there's a chance that they just don't draw the land, or they don't see it. Like a lot of people don't realize that this card has additional text on it.
Yeah,
That's like very relevant.
yeah.
Draw a card, you say. All right, clock established.
Yep.
I will probably lightning bolt myself to draw a card here because drawing a Shieldred
Yeah.
is just lights out.
Yep. How about swamp? No, I'm just kidding.
Swamp is fine if Shieldred was under it.
Yeah, I know. It technically would be under it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fun too.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's old school. They've only cast spells in main too,
Yeah, I
like
saw that.
literally every time. Some minor upsides, but most of the time it's not relevant.
Yeah. Oh,
Cycle Silkenzan. I guess there's nothing else they're gonna do with
yeah.
their mana, huh?
No. Cool. Because they definitely block up a master.
I don't know. They're getting pretty low. They might be doing the combat math right now. Like if they block a bowmaster, they take 4, 4, 4. Like it's a little bit much. Whereas if they jump block or don't block, then maybe they can get something else going. Like if they play an Inti next turn and attack with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, discard Noble Chase, Daredevil, make a food. Also, too, like food messes with the
The
math,
math. Yeah.
and if they have an Inti, then they can go like play Inti, attack, discard the Oval Chase again.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have them on 2 turns, so just attacking.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not
Okay.
also not even sure I was gonna not dead after all my Bowmaster if they block. I think I was just gonna let the first one die and use
Yeah.
this to reset the board with the Path of Peril if I had to.
Yeah.
This gains them life, but I don't know. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Cycle a Street Wraith opponent. I'm sure it'll be fine.
4 damage plus. Yeah. 4 damage. Draw card. Power per creature. Sounds good.
Well, at least I never have to worry about them dashing a Ragavan on me because they only play in main 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
You gotta think something sus when they start casting stuff in main one.
Mhm. I knew I didn't have to target with these. Just
Yeah.
drink my soda.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
So the Path of Peril only would have mattered if we would have let them play into it, which in hindsight maybe we were supposed to and just keep the pushes,
yeah.
but we were good. Stop chewing ice on in your mic, bro. What
Oh.
the hell? That's so rude. Ugh.
Oh. Sorry.
Chatters, people in YouTube comments, destroy him for this.
Yes. Please do. Make me regret my actions.
No,
Yeah, I think we played it. Yeah, I think we like obviously we just didn't want them to get value and like start getting like food tokens and more food tokens and stuff like that. So and then like being able to use them to kill our creatures with Asmo and just trying to keep the board as clear as possible. And then if for some reason they did kind of turn the corner and build the board again, we had the Path of Peril. So
yeah. Also, too, there is a world where they like draw a second saga and we don't have a way of killing it, and then we have to like use the Path of Peril to clear the saga tokens. So,
yeah,
but overall, it was pretty good. Let's go ahead and jam to the next one.
yeah, we will see you in the next one. Yeah, we're here in round number 3, and what? Can you pinch me? We won a dice roll. I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, but
Uh,
no grief scam on turn 1, like
no, yeah,
mulligan.
yeah. No, I think this is it's a keep.
This
Cause
is the cap sneep,
yeah,
snap keep.
yeah,
We're gonna turn 1 Thoughtseize, and then really get to figure out how we want to play out our removal spells afterwards,
yeah.
which is always really strong when you get that initiative.
I had a feeling they were gonna
See?
be on this. Yeah,
Wait, you had a feeling they were on Merfolk?
because look at their uh yeah their whatever that's called, the picture thingy, profile picture.
That's Rootwater Thief? That's
Yeah,
an unplayable Merfolk? Yeah, you're right. I should have known.
yeah, exactly. They must be a big fan.
Merfolk Trickster. I don't really care about this, do I?
Um,
So I'm gonna kill their Aether Vial. They're gonna play a turn 1 Tide Shaper. I'm gonna Bowmaster kill it. They're gonna play a Trickster, like whatever.
yeah.
or they're gonna subtlety my bowmaster. That's also fine.
Yeah, true.
Fish.
Yarp.
The Path of Perils are insane against fish.
Wow, they might actually keep the Tide Shaper, which
Okay. They drew a
Silvergill.
Silvergale Adept.
Yeah,
So this becomes a 2/2, but we have the Blood Juice Thirst for it.
yeah,
If we draw land next turn also too, we can go Blood Juice Thirst and hold up Bowmaster.
yeah. I just think they're gonna play the Silvergill Adept next turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying like if I take the Silvergale Adept, what are they gonna do? They're instead gonna cast this kicked and
yeah,
turn this into an island. Like I don't
yeah,
think that's okay.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
Or they hold up this.
Yeah, which
Okay. All right, your hand is the same. Your turn. I would like to draw a land here though. 23 land left in our deck.
yeah,
Slightly under 50% to draw land. All right, there's the Tide Shaper. As expected.
yep. Okay.
Well, I guess
Yeah, I guess we.
I do it all.
Yeah, I think so. I think we kill that.
They're gonna subtlety my grief, right?
Yeah, probably. But then they're pitching their two cards anyways.
Yeah. But now I don't have plays, is what my concern
Yeah,
is.
true. Hmm.
I think it's still probably worth, right? Because it keeps all pressure off.
Yeah, and we just need our top decks to be kind to us. Please, top decks, be kind to us. Okay, they
Oh,
picked a trickster, so
I'm gonna bottom this.
yeah, yeah,
All right, they're handful of fish. I guess that makes sense.
yeah,
And the fact that I want to draw land probably means that this was maybe not worth the trade.
yeah,
Maybe it is worth the trade if I do draw the second land right now. Or the
yeah. The
Yeah,
four
the second
four.
land of the
Yeah,
game. Like
yeah,
we had started the game with two. Well, now we're probably just dead because it's turn 5. We've had 4 draw steps and we've drawn 1 land.
yeah,
And they top deck Lord.
yep.
Think we're dead.
I think so too, but
And a mutavault.
yeah, a land that's a 4/4.
I think this is our last turn to draw. And I'm like 1,000% convinced that their last card is the Tidebinder right now.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
It wasn't. We drew a brick.
Nice.
Down to 6. This actually isn't that bad. I'm just going to play another ring. But I was right. They did have a Tidebinder, but I don't know why.
They must have just drew it last turn.
Must they have?
It makes no
I
sense
think
for them to. If they would have just stifled the trigger, we would be dead right now. So. So
Yeah, I
I find it
guess.
hard to believe that they would hold it for. Especially when we were tapped out. Wow. Didn't you play around Essence Flux?
uh,
No?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Little essence flux. Mm-hmm. Again,
They
these edicts aren't good enough.
yeah.
I do want these
They
victim of nights,
yeah.
and I
Uh
want a
yeah.
needle at least.
Yeah.
It's always fine to trim the last um,
Scam card, yeah.
scam card, and I actually think these Voidwalkers aren't very good in here.
Yeah, they don't really block too well.
Maybe they're. Hmm, yeah, I think it's this. I want the second needle. I could turn off. Um, I could turn off Mutavault with it as well.
Yeah.
The first one is definitely for Vile.
Yeah.
Down a grief.
Uh
Down another scam effect.
yeah, probably just another down, another scam effect.
Okay.
Yes, we would like to play first.
Not hitting our fourth land drop till turn 6 killed this last game for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to be
Keep.
hurt. I'm ready to be hurt again.
Also, too, the fact that they top decked spell, spell, spell. All right, Tidebinder it is. Like
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that it was Lord, Tidebinder, scam effect
Essence
plus,
Flux.
yeah, that seems pretty nuts.
Well, the Essence Flux was clearly before the Tidebinder, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know. Sorry. Yeah, I have to get my order right.
Yeah, pass.
Oh, yeah, I guess Cavern doesn't matter in this matchup. They just gave us free information.
You know, we knew they had
Oh,
these two and two caverns, so they didn't give us
oh,
any free info.
oh, gotcha.
So, Lord of Atlantis and the Bowmaster.
I
For
drew a
the
land.
Takanuma. Hmm. Probably just casting a Victim of Night next turn on their Lord, but I have it. It's all instant speed, so I can wait.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not playing around slip out the back here, am I?
you're not. Sadness. Verdict's in. We need more land.
Yep, 25, not enough.
No.
Subtlety pits Force of Negation here, I guess, is pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Oh, and do they have the scam?
Why didn't they make this play last turn, though, then?
Yeah.
Again, I I think that they just drew this. Because they could have made this block and they made that play last turn if I played the Bowmaster, right? It would have been just as much of a blowout.
Yeah. Well, they have Tiebinder up.
I have this grief. Dude, please. Dismember Silvergill Adept.
Huh.
I mean, you can have the Dismember. I'm probably playing a One Ring as soon as I get a chance.
Yep.
Am I chump blocking with this fucking orc? Alright, go. If they draw another Lord, I am, so.
Yeah.
I think I can go to 12. I'm gonna cast this grief first. That way I can get the Dismember out of their hand.
Yep.
So their last card's a land.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, one unknown card. I'm gonna preserve my life total this time.
Yep.
Okay, what's the easy? What? They have one card.
Yep.
If it's a Tidebinder, the Shieldred's better to play.
Indeed.
If it's a Force of Negation, the Shieldred's better to play.
Yeah, the only thing that
If
makes
it's a
it worth. Yeah.
Subtlety, the One Ring's better to play.
I think they pitched a force negation, right? Or no, was it?
They did.
And they've used a subtlety.
What else in their deck could they have drawn here that they didn't want to play? A Slip Out the Back? Or
Yeah.
another land?
Scam, land, dismember, tidebinder.
Tidebinder, Subtlety, Force. Right, those are the
Yeah.
cards. And so this is better against all of those but Subtlety.
Yeah.
Could be another Dismember also.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't a Tidebinder. It's Tide Shaper.
Okay. Yeah, I guess other creatures get island walk, not it itself.
Correct. So I just jam the ring here for the protection. This also makes
Yeah.
sense as what it could have been their last card, right?
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they just play some creatures into our Path of Peril.
Correct.
Yeah, they had a Tidebinder.
Yeah. It's just nuts. This is their draw step, right?
Yeah.
Had to have been.
I think it's what they drew last turn, right? Because they did it before the trigger
No,
happened.
they did it during the draw step. It's this trigger goes on the step when they
Oh.
draw the cards. They already drew the card.
Oh.
I have ring protection. They seem to have forgotten.
Yep.
Alright, so let's go cast Path of Peril. Get my 2 for 1. Attack for 4. They don't chump block, they go to 6. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna play a Field of Ruin. I'm
Yep.
gonna pass.
6 land. Okay.
They're attacking. It's just like 0% chance that this is correct when I have a 4/5 in play and they're at 6 life.
Yeah.
This is still not correct.
Yeah.
Uh, top.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is not lethal.
Well, that's lethal for us now. With the trigger on the stack, I would like to hold priority and cast the support bowmaster. No.
I just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Uh.
I think I
Yeah.
like our
Yeah.
sideboard plan. I don't think these Void Walkers are
No.
where I want to be. I don't think that Curse Totem matters.
No.
I don't want these Edicts. I don't want these Taroks. The Chalices are not good either.
Yep. Ship it.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, this hand's kind of schmedium.
You're nicer to this hand than I am.
Yeah, I
We're on
would
the
definitely.
draw.
Yeah, I would definitely mull this hand if
This
it.
is not even Schmedium, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think this is actively just gonna lose the game. Okay, I like double paths of peril.
Yeah. But the question is, if we put our fourth land, are we gonna draw another one? I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm putting back the Shieldred.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
No, I'm not. They mulled a 5. I
Yeah,
am gonna
yeah,
put back a demo field.
yeah, yeah.
The path of perils are slow. We might be low by the time we cast one, but like their most powerful hands are like 1 drop into Lord,
Yeah,
and like this hand cleans that up. So
yeah. My wish list would be removal spell or pithing needle, because if they have the vial, and then fourth land drop. Well, we check one of the boxes.
Tide Shaper, nope. Lord.
Um,
I'm gonna play
yeah.
this.
I was
This
like,
doesn't play around Tide Shaper.
yeah,
If I played Swamp, it played around Tide Shaper because we could just victim the Tide Shaper. All right. No 1 drop, but it was double Lord.
yeah,
All right, I'll take my 2 for 1, I guess. They have 1 card left in their hand.
yeah. I do really like having the four path of perils. That's pretty nice.
We have the Field of Ruin for the Mutavault this turn.
Yep.
Lord Mutable, let's go.
Well, now we get a field. They're Mutavault.
And
Victim. They're
Victim.
yeah.
You can also just play the One Ring.
Yeah. That also seems like it'd be really good right now. Yeah, I like that because we have the protection and they're tapped out right now. So
They're just activating the Vial in their main phase and putting in a Silvergale Adept. All right. We
cool.
already cast a Path of Peril against them, and they're just not playing around it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like they. I mean, like to me, it seems like they're a
This
Tide
smells like
Binder.
a Tide Binder.
Yeah, especially if they're like thinking about this trigger. It's like, well, no, you let us take the damage for sure.
Okay, I have a good line.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. They didn't do it.
Yeah. Imagine if they would have just kept up the Aether Vial and then just at the end step.
Yep, it would have been much more powerful. All right, so it's Shieldred win the game here.
Yeah.
Drew another Path of Peril. Um, I guess I can't keep up Victim if I leave up Demo Field. I guess I don't need to leave
Yeah.
up
I don't
Demo
think you need
Field.
to.
Play Shieldred. Oh, I did need to. Okay, yeah, did say that. So I can leave up Demo Field plus the land.
Okay.
So I can Fatal Push. I can
Uh.
field them and then Fatal Push a Tidebinder.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So I actually could have left it up.
Yeah, Path of Perils, more the Victim of Nights are really good. We didn't really see the Pithing Needle, but it would have been really good both those two games. So,
Yep. The
yeah,
Path of Peril is a lot easier to play around when your opponent has your list, but in game three, my opponent didn't play around it, even after seeing it in game two. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any other thoughts on the matchup?
no, sweepers.
Yeah, exactly. For Path of Peril seems googe. So, see you in the next round. Alrighty, here we are for the next round, and we tied and then won a dice roll. There's a lot of ones there. Um, Somehow I don't think that the opponent's on elves. No, I'm just kidding.
That's an Arwen.
Oh, well, Arwen's an elf.
Yeah, okay. Not a playable one. This
Well,
opponent's just a Lord of the Rings
was
fan, bro.
was the Merfolk a playable Merfolk? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Uh, yeah, this hand does a lot against obviously any mana like deck with greedy mana base. We Dothy, not dead after all. We have 4 lands for Shieldred.
I
It's
think
kind
this
of
is a keep. I
yeah.
think this is a keep.
I think it's a keep, but I was just trying to. It was just talking
Like
it out.
being able to play the Citadel on one into the Voidwalker on two or the Field of Ruin on two
Yeah.
is like a lot of value, I think.
Yep. They mold to 6.
Hmm. Okay, so they keep their 6. Put this on black.
Yep.
pass. Island Preordain, and it's the Lord of the Rings island in an Aowen. They're playing Flame of Anor. They're playing Snapcaster Flame of Anor.
Oh yeah. I can't blame them. Flame of Nor is a good Magic the Gathering card.
They went top top. If they mulliganed for land, that might just mean they want to hit their land drops.
Yeah.
I'm okay trading this for a removal spell. After drawing the Not Dead After All, there's nothing else I was going to do this turn anyway. The Field of Ruin doesn't seem exceptionally good against their Island deck. Could just be Murktide.
Huh?
It is
Yeah.
indeed just a Murktide.
Yeah.
The plan of Preordain into Dash Ragavan does not seem overly good, but I guess it's pretty good here against my Dauthi Voidwalker.
Well, good thing they can't cast that, even though we would have loved to cast that. Ragavan, taking answers to Ragavan since since it was created.
I have nothing exiled to this walker. I should attack first. Psych!
Yeah.
Now I have an Unholy Heat. I just didn't value the 3 damage very much,
No.
but I could have attacked first. Their Force of Negationing, pitching Stern Scolding on my Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize. They really want that Ragster.
Yeah, they do. What the fuck? Alright, go.
Yeah. That can't be right.
I mean, it's aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, next turn we
Maybe they have like Murktide in their hand and like they
Yeah.
just need to get something into the graveyard, so that's why they did it that way.
Yeah.
They hit a swamp off of our deck. Yeah.
Oh boy. Nice. So they already showed us one. Well, most of these lists only play one force in the main. So
Yeah.
are we playing the One Ring or Shieldred first? I think One Ring, because then next turn we might draw another land, and then we can hold up Shieldred plus Not Dead After All. And then I think it's just like game over.
They get to like pretty freely Spell Pierce here.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Shieldred would play around Spell Pierce.
And blocks Ragavan.
Yes.
And keeps their mana gated and any of their draw spells bad. Like,
Yeah,
I
true.
don't think we can just jam into Spell Pierce and have them dash Ragavan again.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Voidwalker is good against them.
Yes.
The graveyard hate they play is usually pretty bad.
Yeah.
We're kind of pre-boarded for this matchup.
So we can cut a not the scam effect or whatever.
Yeah, we want these
Yeah.
Victim of Nights for Murktide Regents,
Yeah.
and a lot of times when you're playing against this deck, when you're playing against Murktide, they're a one threat at a time type deck.
Hmm.
So Shieldred's Edict is fine, but there are plenty of times where they just go like DRC or DRC Murktide, and then the Shieldred's Edict is really bad.
Yeah.
So I normally do this. I do think you can cut a scam effect as well, and like just keep this in. You could also play Chalice if you want to put it on one. You turn off like a
Yeah.
lot of cards in your deck.
Yeah.
Um, you could play you could play the first Path of Peril here, but again, they usually play one or two threats. They don't usually play more than that, so they don't go that wide. You could play Turok, but they're definitely going to be bringing in more the one mana blue counter target creature spell.
Yeah, Stern Scolding. Yeah.
Stern Scolding, thank you.
Yeah, it really depends. If they're playing Ledger Shredders, and then the one more Path of Peril might be good because a lot of times they go like DRC, the um, Bird
Ledger
Lawyer,
Shredder.
yeah, Ledger
Yeah.
Shredder. But I think for now, I like,
Ballmaster's good enough against that, and so is Voidwalker. They're both
yeah,
like very good against that plan.
yeah,
I think that this is fine. You could also bring in the Pithing Needle if you think that they're on unlicensed hearse,
yeah,
because it's just a threat.
yeah.
But this is fine. I think I'm just going to leave in one edict. Just bring in the two victims, taking out an edict and a scam effect. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Scam.
Yeah, I think
I think this is
so.
a keep on the draw because we have an answer
Yeah,
for Ragavan and a way of like looking at their hand.
yeah.
Bobble themselves. Decide what land they want to play. They didn't want to draw that card, so they choose not to.
Apparently they did want to draw it.
Oh, they did want to draw it. Why'd they play the? Why didn't they play this?
I don't know.
Subtlety, Stern Scolding do nothing against our hand currently. Um, Lightning Bolt also does nothing against our hand.
Yeah,
So I think I'm just taking Preordain.
yeah. Fable's real good too, but yeah,
Preordain sees three cards like instantly, right?
yeah. I think Preordain is the correct play, but yeah, it's between those two for sure.
If we draw Grief, it's pretty bad into their hand currently.
Yes.
Thoughtseize Bug.
Yeah. Bottom, bottom.
Looking for that third land, it looks like.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm supposed to represent. I guess I just do this.
Yeah.
Stern Scolding, Lightning Bolt still suck. They did draw the land for the Fable. Looks like they're going to play the Fable.
Yarp.
I think I'm pushing this token.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing anything next turn with my current hand, so I think I want to be mana efficient and then have my field up.
Yeah.
Now I wish I would have kept my Fatal Push. Just gonna get them off of red sources.
Yeah.
I also want them drawing into less land. They discarded a land also, so this is great. We're gonna be able to field them off of this as well. They did discard this Lightning Bolt.
Dang.
Wish I had my Fatal Push.
Yep.
No, they did play another land. So they discarded land Lightning Bolt and they must have drawn Monkey Land.
Yeah. Ragavan taking answers to itself since its inception.
I'm way happier with this than like a Bowmaster or
Oh
anything
yeah,
else they could have had.
I agree, but
Um, so Subtlety, Stern Scolding, Ragavan, one mystery card. I think I'm just
Yeah.
jamming the ring.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess the mystery card's counterspell.
I guess so.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
This is the worst possible card that could have hit because this card like just fucks us now.
Yeah. Oh,
Two answers to Shieldred in hand? Oh no, one answer to Shieldred in hand.
yeah.
So I play
This,
the Shieldred,
yeah.
they Subtlety, and then I can't cast Blood Shoesters. Actually, can I cast Blood Shoesters on this? No. It's still 3 CMC.
Yeah.
I can kick it and just take 5, play Shieldred, get it Subtlety, play Shieldred again.
Hmm.
I can't let them untap with this.
No.
And I can't let them have this plus Subtlety when they're dashing Ragavan every turn.
Yeah, I think we're in a bad spot. But yeah, I think we have to just kill the Fable.
This is just the worst thing that they could hit because of the Fable.
Yeah.
If they hit like a Bowmaster, I don't give a shit. You know?
Yeah.
Bobble me before dashing the Ragavan, let's go. You're 1,000% dashing the Ragavan anyway. You might as well dash the Ragavan, then bobble.
Yeah. Well, I can't cast that, so.
I'm gonna be mana efficient.
Yep. We just want to make sure we skip to main 2.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I figured you would, but.
They had a third island. Interesting.
Yeah, they usually play 3. Oh. Oh.
They have a bolt in their hand.
Uh. Yeah, that would probably explain it.
They're just trying to pressure. Good enough.
Or they shot all heat, yeah. Gross.
Actually, I could draw a ring and kind of get out of this. Oh no, they just had another red source. God, fuck, man.
Yeah.
They just never missed.
Nope.
Their 18 land deck never missed a land drop. Well, they had no real ways of drawing cards other than the one. I guess they did top deck the preordain also, but like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. That was pretty gross.
The counterspell being their last card also too is like really sickening. All right, submit. These sorts of hands, like, I guess you're just not ever gonna beat them. Thought sees them, don't see the, don't see a Ragavan. They get to have a free turn to dash a Ragavan, hit a
Yep.
good card. Like,
Yeah.
fuck me.
Askans keep.
I think I'm pitching the Edict here,
Yeah,
or
I
am I
think so.
pitching the Voidwalker? and taking all removal spells. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd probably pitch the Edict, but
Okay.
don't worry, it'll be the opposite thing. We're gonna want to
It's just
catch whatever
like
the opposite is. Yeah.
this Voidwalker's a lot worse here, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm putting 2 cards into their graveyard.
Yeah.
So they have 1 land hand. I kind of want to take Mishra's Bauble DRC.
Yeah.
All right. Shotgun and Steam Vents, play Ragavan, pass the turn.
Yarp.
Oh, worst possible card in our deck to draw. I just didn't need to draw a land, is all.
Yeah.
Okay, leaving this up as a blocker. Draw a bolt. No bolt.
Yeah. I think we. Yeah. I was gonna say we probably should get rid of their Steam Vents.
The only question is if I upkeep it or
Yeah.
end step it. All right. Cast Lockwind online. Cast My Grief. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Keep them off of being able to find cards, and their hand has to survive on its own.
Yeah.
Again, they're like an 18 land deck, sometimes less.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they were hoping Ragavan would carry. Well, actually, I mean they had like one land Bobble, like Darcy Bobble. So I can't really blame them for keeping it, but yeah, I definitely got really punished by our scam. So
well, the other thing that we could have done with this game is take Darcy and Ragavan, but then we give them a bobble trigger to like
yeah,
draw a card,
yep,
and try to find their way out of it, where they still have expressive iteration to
yep,
again dig deep and counterspell to like fight us and like leave their mana up and punish us like having a slower hand.
yeah.
So
No, I think we definitely made the right choice. I just
it
I was just
it could have
thinking
been
about
it could have been bad if they drew a lightning bolt.
yeah, which they certainly kept in, probably for sure. But alrighty, any other thoughts on the Murktide? Seems like we've had a pretty good Murktide, matchup, but
Bring in these cards, take out this card and this card.
yeah.
GG.
Yep, yep. Alrighty, well, we'll see you in the last round. Alrighty, here we are. Last round, and we are back to our losing the dice roll ways. No black. No black mana.
Hands like this are why we're a 25 land deck, but even if this had 1 black source in it, I still think it's a mulligan.
Yeah, I
So
think so too.
even if these were black, maybe it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we have basically the same hand, except for this time we have scam. So
yeah, exactly. We scamming.
let's keep on the draw. Am
Yeah.
I supposed to put back the ring and just keep all heat? It's
That's
probably
what I
a
was
good
kind of
call.
thinking. Yeah.
Uh,
What do they got? Okay.
Follow themselves. Is
It,
this our same opponent?
I don't think
No.
so, no. But it seems like the exact same play that happened in the first for the last round. Yeah.
Yeah, follow myself. Love the card. Keep it. Do I want to play around Stern Scolding?
Mm,
Nope.
nope. We didn't start this league to be a coward.
Oh, they have a subtlety. Are they thinking about subtlety? Also, too, by the way, I hate the main board subtleties in Murktide. I think that they're absolute trash.
Yeah.
If people have been playing them, I hate them. Yeah, they pitched an Express Federation. Just two for two. And I could keep it on top and still scam them next turn.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily a bad play. Otherwise,
They pitched an Express Federation, which was not their play for next turn. So what is their play for next turn? Is it Dash or Ragavan?
yeah, probably.
All right, I'm gonna keep it on top. What is this
What?
doing?
What?
End step bolt me after subtlety pitching? Like,
And then when we kept the thing on top. Oh, Murktide. They're gonna try to Murktide.
sure. Okay, they have a 4/4 Murktide
Uh,
and two cards in their hand.
yeah.
Okay, they're
Wow. I guess that explains some stuff, but
uh, their hand is not a keep, right? And there's
no.
no way that they were supposed to subtlety.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What a draw. Did we forget to play our land drop?
Yeah, I don't care.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, it's probably gonna kill me, like not playing it, but Jesus fucking Christ. I did forget to play my land drop because I was so in
Yeah,
shock
yeah.
that that just didn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah. We block in.
Well, now they have Bolt plus Ragavan, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
their last card is Otawara.
Yeah.
I already just I huh.
Oh. Okay, so they have counterspell.
Yeah, I guess I'd be playing Shieldred here, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Uh, they have another Bolt. They top deck the Bolt now. Their hand is Otawara, Ragavan, two unknowns.
Yeah, I think we're just dead. Yeah, because they have Otawara. We know they have Otawara, so they should bounce Shieldred. Actually, well,
We're dead. We're
yeah,
at
we're just dead.
three.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they had a flyer. Yeah, nothing we
We're just
could.
at three.
Yeah.
That, that was one of the worst Murktide keeps I've ever seen. Got there. I don't have the mental capacity to explain to this person how pitching their only card advantage spell and then having the plan of I guess I cast a 4/4 Murktide, hope that's fucking good is bad. And if they don't understand how that's bad, I don't have a way of explaining it. So
Yeah. Uh,
actually, here, you're right. There we go. Fixed it.
indeed.
Yeah, they just threw away their only spell in their hand to not get grief scammed when I could just put it back on top and like just still grief them.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like you clearly know I have the scam card, you know? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hope this 4/4 is good. It was. You're right. Empirically correct. Do I want to grief them after void walking? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. They got 7 cards in hand.
I think about subtlety.
And they pitched Express Iteration.
Yeah, again. Well, I'm gonna top it. The card's insane.
Yeah.
You just threw away 2 cards, man. Like I don't understand what you're doing. So they bobbled themselves.
Yeah.
So they did this. They are they gonna 3-for-1 themselves? Are they gonna play counterspell now?
Yeah.
They are. It's just 3-for-1 for Adathia Voidwalker. I
Indubitably.
guess they have to be setting up a Murktide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I can beat it.
Yeah.
Go.
So
They 3-for-1 themselves. We have 3 cards in and they had 5 cards in. How is this possible?
um
This replaced itself. This replaced itself. I guess.
yeah.
Yep. Casting a Murktide.
Yep.
Sure. All right. Go.
Yeah, 4th land drop would be nice to draw for us.
Now, just imagine they had an expressive iteration in their hand right now. This is
Yeah.
why I hate. This is why I hate subtlety in the Murktide list. I think it's dog shit. You're just
Yeah.
like, it's just not good to try to play this tempo card and you're already like aggressive deck.
Yeah.
It's like you're not trying to buy 1 turn with Murktide. You're trying to like slam the door shut with like back to back to back like heaters. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It tells me when people like think this poorly, like, and then are like, yeah, it was good. What am I supposed to do? The hand is insane. Like land, bobble, bolt, iteration, Murktide. Like, okay, what are you doing for the first 3 turns of the game? Nothing? Neat. Just gonna eat counter spells. They so many subtleties. This card is not good. Non-token.
Yep.
I can't draw my land.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It would be nice if we had our fourth land drop, then we could have kept the Bowmaster, but
We
it's not.
started with 3 land in this game as well. It's turn 6.
Yeah. We have, what, 22 lands left in our deck?
Mm-hmm. I'll let this resolve first. Also, were they holding the bobble or were they holding the DRC?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense. How is this their hand? Like, oh my god. All right. Please let me punish them one time, dealer.
They drew a Thoughtseize? Oh my god.
They bobbled themselves? Oh no, they bobbled us.
Us,
Then they
yeah,
thought
and
says.
then Thoughtseize, yeah.
I have 2 4 drops, doesn't matter what's on top of my library.
Oh. We could, if drawing a land would be great.
And now it's way too fucking late.
Yeah.
How is their hand Ragavan, DRC, Bobble after their opening turns? Like, how is that even possible? Like, they just held all of these cards? They also haven't played a land drop this turn, so they have magically have their land. Oh, it was a tapped land. Oh no, it wasn't. They just
Yeah.
had their
There's
magically had their land drop this turn also after holding that shit. Like I don't know, man. Like
Yup.
whatever. I'm off it.
Yep,
Close.
for sure. Yeah, we can open our chests and alrighty, well, we'll catch you on the next video.